we've had two run-through ending streams caused by the fact that my fire pit was apparently too close to the wood over here. So what I've done, basically what happened is this entire horizontal stripe from about here, over to the edge of that platform basically got wiped out. And then quite a bit got wiped out in here. All my flowers, my cattails, etc. got wiped out as well. And as did the beehive. So what I've done is I have, in creative mode, restored everything as best I could. So, you know, I put some more wood back down. I think this is very similar to what I had. Again, it's not exact. It may be a little bit wider. And then the other thing I did is I just rearranged the flowers a bit. I made this entire thing gravel. Moved some of the dirt over here. Moved some more gravel over here. Got all of this restored. I went ahead and cheated in a 48th block just because I wanted to make that even. And then I added a few basalts down here, and then I moved this entire thing over one block by adding some cobblestone here in between the fire and this open field. And the hope is that I've moved it over far enough that it won't happen again. Now we'll have to see about that. Keep a good eye on it, and I'll have to remember every time I light this fire from now on, we're going to be watching to see if there's any problem there, and we'll immediately duck out of the game. Last time we just didn't duck out of the game quickly enough for it to catch. Now, I lost a ton of trees and saplings, so I replaced some of them, but I definitely replaced them at a lesser percentage than were in here to begin with. I also lost all my crops except for like 2 turnip seeds, and so I went ahead and pretended like, what if the crops went through finished their cycle? So I figured we had 4 parsnips. I gave myself 1 bonus parsnip. We had 3 turnips. I gave myself a bonus turnip. We had 1 lettuce. I gave myself a bonus lettuce. And we had 4 flax, and I gave myself 2 bonus flax seeds. So that's how we account. And then I replanted them all from scratch. And then I gave myself, you know, numbers of, actually I'm still in creative mode. I gave myself numbers of things which I felt were reasonable in terms of crop yields. So I gave myself 8 parsnips, 4 lettuce from the 1, and 13 flax fiber and 18 flax grain. Now, I also gave myself 4 pumpkins because that got lost too, figuring that this would have produced maybe 4 pumpkins in its lifetime. And so what we'll do is we'll just, and then I replaced a couple tools, including my bronze pickaxe, it's the big one. I didn't replace all my tools, just some. Let's see. Just enough to get me back on my feet. But the reality is, I think legitimately I ended up being pretty even-handed about everything. Because I definitely still lost stuff. You know, I lost... Oh, you know what? Here's one thing I need to give myself. A cured large hide. Or maybe I'll just give the pelt, because that's what... A pelt becomes... It becomes a pelt when it's finished curing. So that's what was curing on the ground here. So we'll give ourselves that back. Okay, so back to survival. I did make this bronze plate out of a couple of my ingots. I didn't cheat that in, I made it. And I did, this is what started the whole thing. I was making brass in there, and I got my 4 brass ingots down here. I added some cobblestone, so that I did cheat in. But I felt that was justified because of all the wood that I lost. And I've still got 2 massive pine trees, and I actually don't mind these pine trees being here at all. They're kind of nice, although I'm worried about catching fire all the time now. Oh, you know what? I just realized we don't have our shears, do we? So I'll cheat those back in. And again, I say cheat loosely. I mean, it's clearly something that wasn't directly my fault. I lost a bunch of spears. I didn't leave anything down below, did I? No. This is still going though. This is done, so we have crocs now. Right. Okay, so let's just take what we can. So the croc what we can do is we can go ahead and scoop out some of that, and that will keep it fresh for 6 days. And 7.4 days. Maybe that's darker and cooler. It's kind of cool. A bird is stuck there. I could probably get feathers. I had to redo my falks. It might be in the corner down below. I'm not sure. These guys are annoying the fuck out of me. Alright. But yeah, let's put these bowls down. And we've got 1 plus 2. Yeah, we've got all these servings as well. Alright. So, the pumpkins... let's assume I would have gotten 4 pumpkins out of that situation. I feel like I'm pretty close to exactly where I was. I'll put this other crock here. But let's improve our situation by expanding our pumpkin industry. So I'm going to just kind of do a couple... I'm just going to make these all into seeds. And we'll put 1 here. And I'll do 1... Maybe 1, 2, 3, yeah. I'm going to keep the trees down here more after that incident. So maybe I'll just do 1 pumpkin here, 1 pumpkin there, 1 pumpkin there. Now ideally I'd have water next to these. And in fact that is doable. I need an obsidian shovel. Okay, so I lost a shovel. That's okay. Let me go. I gotta go turn my temperature down. Hold on 1 second. Okay, and we're back. So before I do too much else, actually, I need to remind myself that I've got this linen now, and I've got other linen somewhere. There it is. And so what we can do is we can make this into twine. In fact, we can make it all into twine. And make another linen sack. So that really dramatically expands my... that. Now, I think maybe if I made some bone meal, it would be good. For my pumpkins, that is. And then let's get the bucket of water. Where do we put the bucket of water? It's conceivable I lost the bucket of water. I don't know, can buckets of water burn up? Oh no, here it is, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Diagonally, 1 off from each of these, I'm gonna put a water source. And all of these should be covered by pine. I went down below during my repairs and got that all back where it was. So we'll get this one. And this one. Okay. And this... That one's probably okay. Actually, these are both okay. As long as the moisture's 50 or higher, I think it's fine. Oh, is that a fox that I just saw? And how did I jump up there? That was weird. I jumped up higher than I should have been able to, I think. Alright, so... Wait, did I... Yeah, okay, so this was partially destroyed. I cheated this back in, and apparently it gave me one with resin. Actually, it's both with... Okay, so I know what I did. So just to correct... I'm going to correct that so I don't have, like, free resin even though it would be nice. I think I must have put, like, leaking pine logs instead of pine logs. Yeah, I did. So, oops. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna say there's about that much. And, pine cone. This, search bar does not recognize... Oh, it's pine seed, okay. It doesn't recognize, conventional thing. Oh, do I have my saw? I don't see my saw either. Did I, like, throw it in one of these? Ah! That's what's going on. Okay, I left some things in here, including my obsidian shovel. Oh, no. Okay, I made... I don't even remember if I made that this episode or if I made that off camera. Jesus Christ. Well, either way, we got stuff in there, so that's good. So, let me just... the hope is that the cheating is done. That is to say, the catching up using administrative tools is done. Back to where I was. Alright, so this is as if I would have knocked that pine tree down myself. Would have gotten something like that amount of pine wood. And let's just put these 3 dirt blocks over here. That's fine. Okay. And, you know, now we can... It's always possible to dig up dirt blocks and, you know, fix when we step on too much of the trail. We can always fix it now because we know for a fact we have wood underneath it. Okay. Oh, and we were still in creative when I set that pelt down, so I'm gonna throw this off the edge. Okay, so next, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I guess make the pulverizer. So, and yeah, we need those fire bricks to get the iron for the powder caps on that anyway. So let me start with that. Three hours 32 on that. Okay. How did this fall down here? That makes no sense. Why would dirt fall and land in the world like that? Okay, here's where the chert fell. Oh, here's the oiled hide. Okay, so we didn't lose that after all. But since I gave myself a pelt, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. These I don't mind keeping. They're cheap. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, I think, okay, so one thing we could do is utilize our quern. We're making some lime there, but let's switch that out for... Let's switch it out for this flax grain. I think I want to make as much of this as possible into bread. And that means we're going to have to make an oven, so let's try that. We should have... There it is. 33 lime. Okay, and then bones... No, I was going to keep... I was going to make bone meal. Oh shit, I just realized that my sound is fucked up because I switched to manual sound. Sorry about that. There we go. Much better for you guys. Now, we're going to make an oven. And we'll do this down below. How about? We can always move it later, but let's just make it here. These do take up a ton of clay. But I really feel like this is going to be one of the most viable ways of us getting money. And theoretically, we can buy more clay. Or buy things that have, like, forage vessels that have clay in them. Alright, so this is the oven process, and we're already down to 44, 43, 42. We're not even halfway done yet. In our 30s now. It takes up like a whole stack of clay, and then I think a little extra. Alright, so this is the last layer we'll duplicate. And then we go over to the 3x3. And we'll duplicate that. And we're down to 20 or so clay. 19. Okay, so then we're down to 13. It almost pains me to use this much clay on anything in this. Down to 7. Can we get this done in one stack? Probably not. I don't think you can. Okay. So now we take the rest from here. Okay, and then we'll go like this. And then I think for the last one you do have to use that. Okay, so we ended up using 5 plus 64, so about 69 clay. Nice. Now, that doesn't need to be fired, which is nice. So I'm going to take this upstairs. Check on the time on that, 2:34. Oh, that bird is loud, isn't it? Okay, so I think maybe if I put this over here, it'd be fine. I'm worried about the kitchen being wooden. I'm so paranoid about that. I guess we'll find out if this is a problem too. So what we need to do is we need to make this into firewood, like so. And then we put this in here. 6 at a time. And then theoretically we need to light that. Now, before I do that, we're going to wait for this flour to be done, because then we're going to use this water pail to make flour dough. But I think what I might do while we're waiting is move this torch maybe to this side, be a little more convenient, and probably light up an area that's pretty dark. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we've got tons of food here. So probably the thing to do is to store it mostly. So let's store the parsnip. That's going to be good for 30 days. Lettuce for 30 days. That stays at 4 days. Those are even better, so I should probably be eating on this. Alright, and then we'll bring this limestone back there once the flour's done. Alright, so and I gave myself 3 cattails because I had to reset the cattails because they burned. And I figured one of them was like 5 hours away or something. So now they're all reset to that longer time frame. But I did give myself 3. Probably overall still worse off, but it's not as bad as it could be. Okay, do I have that obsidian knife anywhere? Yes. And a pine cone. And we can also put these away. Okay. Oh, and I lost some red apple, didn't I? I'm gonna give myself 3 of those. That seems to be about the number that I would have lost. 1. 2, I guess. And then 3 might have been in here. Yeah, sure. Okay, so, next we could do brass plates. By the way, I did get a, let's see. Yeah, we got our metalworking point. So I got metal recovery. I'm about halfway to a level on pottery. Okay, I'm thinking about how to handle these wolves, because I do need to get over to that 4th island finally, and I think... Ooh, that's ready. Sorry. Got distracted there. 23 out of 24 on the tannin, okay. So now we need to scrape that, yeah? Alright, so I'll wait for that last hour to pop there. In terms of dealing with the wolves, I think I have an idea. Let's get the ladders too. Alright. Oh, and the leather's just about ready too. Boy, there's a lot going on, isn't there? So here's what I'm thinking on the wolves. If I were to go down here, but maybe go down below the thing, make a platform with walls, and then lure the wolves into jumping onto my walled platform. That might not be a terrible plan. And in fact, how many goddamn wolves are there? Do they, like, just keep repopulating? Is that what happens? In any event, I'm glad they put these metal gates up around the lava there. And that tree looks beautiful. But, anyway, let's see, 1... Yeah, I see about 6 or 7 wolves. Maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, I think it's 6. So yeah, I would have to make platforms first before I do this. Let's put that in there for now. We'll put that there, and then let's put that there for now. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I already had the bronze fall, so I can get rid of that extra one that I cheated in because I thought I lost the other one. So I gotta get rid of that to be fair. Everything else is fine, probably. Alright, so if I go and grab a bunch of oak logs here. And we do need another saw. Put those down there. Okay, so that's still the same. Let me check down below. 1 hour, 6 minutes. Okay. So, let's eat one of these. And let's put this here. Alright, so that is cold. Let's check this. That's still working its way through. Wish I had more linen. Actually, one thing I could think about. Sorry, H. Potassium. Is K potassium? P is phosphorus? I think that might be right. Let me look that up. I'm concerned about me not knowing that directly now. There we go. Periodic table. K is potassium. P is phosphorus, exactly. What's the other one? N, nitrogen? That's so interesting that these are all in the same... And arsenic under potassium, antimony, bismuth down below that. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and bismuth are in the game. Let's look at potassium. Sodium is in the game as well, halite. Sodium chloride, NaCl, which balances out, makes sense. Yeah, nothing else down here looks interesting. Okay. So, what was I going to do next? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that was an interesting little interlude for chemistry. I'm going to wait on that. What else? Let's see. Okay, this weak tannin is ready now. So throw that in there, and then we need... Shit, we don't have any more oak. I know I would have had more oak. I'm going to cheat in 5 oak. Just because I know I would have had it, for sure. Had it not all burned down, and I just don't want to delay the leather working. But that's the last cheating I'm going to do. Okay, now it'll give me strong tannin. Okay. And then this will be ready any minute now. But before I get to all that, let's just do a little bit of building over here. Now the key is the aggro range for wolves is kind of far, actually. Much farther than, say, goats. So you don't even want to get that close if you're trying to avoid triggering them. Okay, I think that's about as close as I want to get until I lay my trap. Okay. And then let's... Oh shit. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. I would have been reborn with all my stuff anyway, it's just inconvenient. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. I mean, what I was literally doing was working on not letting that happen. Really glad I added that macro to change game modes. Okay, so there's the little protection hole. So we line it up correctly, we should be okay. Alright. The question is, how close do we get before we start putting fences on here? I think I can get away with putting these at a bit of an angle. See, that one's gonna get aggroed. Don't like that. See, they definitely don't perceive there to be a path to get to me, regardless of whatever else may be going on. But I think if I just kind of do this, maybe even that. I can come over here, you see, and from a distance put these slabs in. And my goal is to capture a mating pair and get wolf pups and sell them maybe eventually. So I think what I can do is basically trap them in here somehow. Okay, so that's the basic idea. I think it's a good idea. I think I need obviously more platform pieces and a couple more, maybe a couple more ladders to work, so I can navigate around the fence, but keep the wolves in there. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one, and it's gonna be dangerous no matter what I do. But we definitely need more planks. Alright, and no cows are spawning yet in our new platform. That's always concerning, I guess. Alright, what was I waiting on? Leather should be done any second now. Let's go check on the flour. Oh, there's a fox again. So we're getting a lot of fox spawns. I guess I could go get... Yeah, there's oak down here, okay. Let me grab the shears. The other option, of course, would be to wait until I have enough resin to try to capture the animals using the cage thing. Okay, so we've got... Oh, hi, Mr. Fox. I should try to kill them. And I should consider walling off parts of the walkways, maybe. Oh, we're getting a ton of oak goodies from this. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a huge tree. That'll be nice. Oh, and yeah, we got that knife over here too. Okay. So 27, not bad, not bad. And let's get these. Oh, we got one anyway. I mean, that's one nice thing about that clay is it is another grass-bearing surface. If you're really desperate for grass, it's not a bad idea. Let's press our luck and try to take the cypress seeds now. We will have to come and start feeding these goats eventually. Okay. Oop. Best bet is to go on the outside first. Never leave branches or leaves isolated. Okay, do I see? I see one. Very, very good. Okay. So that makes me so... Oh, look at the snails. They're kind of cute. But we're definitely going to put those... Plant those there on the interior. Let's see if I can go back to the top there. Get some more of these. Now, it's far less urgent that I get more seeds, because I've already got one. So I'm going to feel confident enough to use the shears, which are going to be, like, only slightly less efficient than my hands would be. Okay. And then, of course, there's the issue of it falling off the edge of the map, which is always a problem. Let me just cut this down and see if we got any more. Okay, we did not. I'm going to put this in another location. I'm going to put it here so we can grow trees there. And I guess let's grow another oak here for now. Okay, well, I'm very pleased that we got this one at least. Alright, so time to head back. I'm curious to see if anything spawns while I'm away. You know what I would almost like more than cow? I mean, I think cows are more useful than boars, but boars provide more leather kind of stuff. No spawns. Alright, put that away. And then we'll put the oak in here for now, and then I'll make that into boards. Let's plant these. Just randomly in here. Should I try to get some of this grass? Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Minimal trampling around. Oh, that bird almost got me. And these are new, so I want to be real careful treading over that. This ground is more resilient the more grass that's on it. There we go. Alright, let's throw these in here. That's a really good outcome for those. We're still collecting those. I mean, at worst case scenario, we just feed them to the animals, but we've needed them more urgently than animal feed. And we're definitely going to need another saw any minute now. Okay, there's the leather. Okay, that's what I was waiting on. Okay, let's see what we can all do with this. We could make armor, which is not a terrible option, honestly, but I think I have to go with the leather backpack, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those 15. And unfortunately, I don't have another one, but so all I got to do to make that is use a stitching awl, and that's from the Butcher mod, I think, or no, Taylor's Delight mod, sorry. Now, how do I make the bone stitching awl? I think I need a rock of some sort. Apparently not peridot. It is just a rock and a bone, right? Oh, and a knife, okay. There it is, okay. So now if I go like this, put that there, we've got a leather backpack. And by the way, these are 4 each, and this is gonna be 6. So we finally have an inventory that's not laughable. By the way, can we break these down? They Agriculture and Treasure Hunter Trader will occasionally buy them. By the way, I had this other idea. You know, what if I centralized all my traders and brought them here to this island? And then I thought to myself, what if I rewarded myself whenever I bring a new trader to the island by spawning in one of the ones that we don't have? Because I was thinking we don't have all of the traders, you know. Okay, so let's go down and check on our fire bricks. Sweet. We now have enough for 1 bloomery. Woohoo, we're cooking with gas. And I'm going to put the bloomery right here. Right there. I don't believe bloomeries can spread fire. Now, finally, we made it to the point in the playthrough. Let's see, I already have a hammer, sorry. Where we can start making iron, which I barely imagined would be possible when I started this. Let's see how much we get when we smash it. 8. Okay. Oof, that actually ended up being more than I thought, although still a very discernible amount. Let's put most of it in here. Okay. And then charcoal, let's see. We need 6. We've got 60. Alright. I will keep my eyes on this just to see if it burns up anything. But I don't think it can. Okay, it's lit. We do have a rift forming here, and it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get some more drifters. I mean, that's one good source of, you know, linen. But once we get this iron and get some powder caps and get a pulverizer going, we'll be able to make, what, infinite soil, basically? That'll be great. I mean, it's going to take work. But 9 hours 52 on that. Anything else we wouldn't want to do with this leather? I mean, the armor option is a pretty good one. Bow is an option maybe down the road. We need one for the glider if we ever get that, which I'm not convinced is possible. Mini leather backpack. Yeah, and there's a whole upgrade series of backpacks. Like, that leather backpack, and then the mini leather backpack, which is an ingredient for the tall leather backpack, ingredient for the basic leather backpack, ingredient for the super leather backpack, ingredient for the mega leather, you know. And it just goes from there, and you have to dye it more exotically each time. And the ultra, which is the 26er. So it's very complicated, and we really don't want to get too bogged down in trying to get diamonds and steel plates. Well, a steel plate would be feasible theoretically in this, but yeah, so we can actually no, not quite. Okay, I guess I'll just save the leather for now. It's probably for the best anyway. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Let's use up the rest of this saw, basically, to get these. Saw has 6 durability left. Okay, I'll keep those on me. We may want to sleep before we go do this. Yeah, I think I do. I think it's prudent to sleep first. So, tell you what, let's, who was about to update their inventory on the last one? Let me just make sure our stream's going okay. I think it might have been the ag trader. Let's go check him out, or them. I'm still at a loss to find these treasure chests under these islands. I mean, they gotta be in there somewhere, right? I will find them. Okay. So he's updated his inventory for sure. He's now selling flax seeds, which I'm gonna buy. Unquestionably. I'm gonna buy both available ones. Do I want compost? It would slightly help out with that. He does buy pumpkins there, as you can see. Yeah, I don't want to waste my gears on that, on compost. Okay, so we've got 8 flax seeds. That is worth it. Let's also sleep. Okay. And it is 2 o'clock in the morning, so still very early, but time has passed. Should I do a little bit of random digging? Let's see, where have I dug before? Might as well. I think I dug over here. So the idea would be maybe I'll get lucky and stumble upon something useful. And in the meantime, I could get some coal, which I've been interested in getting some of this for a while. Couldn't hurt to get some coal, I guess. I mean, digging this coal up might actually lead to the, and it is in chalk, by the way, so I'm getting chalk pebbles. And I don't mind that at all. Chalk is a, you know, flux stone. I'm gonna get a lot of coal from this, aren't I? Well, maybe not a lot, but, you know, a decent amount. Let me just get this one now. I mean, I really don't mind liberating this coal from this rock at all. The only thing I wish is I had more perks for mining. I think is there one that gives you coal, bonus coal? I mean, it's probably ore miner technically, because the coal is considered an ore. And I do have 1 level in that, so I should be getting some sort of bonus there. I just gotta be careful not to, you know, bust through and die. And that's not to mention slide off the edge in this icy conditions. Go ahead and knock this out. Get is up here. I wonder if how close to the surface it is. Okay, that's the surface. Alright, let's just make sure we get all these goodies. Yeah, I could do a little bit more. I mean, if I were the world designer of this, I would probably hide the chest in the ore, you know, the fun little ore that is in the place. That way the player has the incentive to mine there. That being said, there's no sign of it. Alright, well, I'm getting kind of full on inventory. Let's maybe just get a few more blocks. We may not, I'm sure I won't get them all. Yeah, this sliding around is intolerable. It's dreadful. Okay, that'll probably be good enough for now. Let me just make sure I get all of my particle. We can do 2 more. Gotta get this one. Okay, well, I don't see any sign of the treasure chest whatsoever. Maybe it's not the worst idea to plop over here and just kind of look in this little cloudy, snowy area in the middle. Kind of towards the top here. See what we get. It is very hard to see what you're doing in this. And bearing in mind that this thing is curved inward on the outside, so you gotta watch out for that. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for my cave efforts. I mean, I guess I could get just a tiny bit more. Actually, we can get a little bit more. And we gotta do something while we're waiting for the sun to come up, right? Alright. What I want to do is I want to have 1 slot left over so I can put a, get one of those crates from inside and carry that back too. Oh shit, come on. Come on, dude. Okay. Get this one, that one. You know, we're getting a lot of holes in this glacier, you know. So if we're ever up on top doing anything substantial, we're very prone to falling in. That appears to be a full stack of coal, though. Do I need... Yeah, I need to save that last one, so I'm going to stop there. We'll come back and get the rest some other time. Now, how in God's name do I get out of here? Oh man, this sucks. How do you get out? Is it this way? It looks to be this way. There we go. a little canal to get back over here. And it'll help us collect all this stuff that we want to collect anyway. And I love that this ice exists and yet the temperature is 48 degrees or whatever. Okay, so let's grab the crate. There's just enough space for it. Let's grab this one. And head back. It's almost 4 in the morning. Okay, well, I've got storage for a lot of this stuff already. That's going to overflow, that's fine. And then that'll go in there. Okay, perfect. And then this chalk we'll do something with, but the coal I'm going to put here. And I've only got 2 stacks of it, which is really not that much. But it's nice to have, nonetheless. Okay, so the chalk pebbles. Again, we could grind that into lime, or we can pulverize it into lime. Okay. Oh, it doesn't even turn into, we can't even use it for dirt. So the question is, do I want to save this for lime, or do I want to make chalk rocks and stones and things? And I think the answer is I should probably save it for lime, honestly. So I'll just put it in here for now. And we'll put our money away. I hope we find more money in these chests that supposedly exist. And let's take a look at this. That is done, and these are still hot. Let's get this out. Let's go. Yes. Okay, so let's put that down. Grab that. And I think I can just bang these out real quick. Sweet. Alright, I should be able to get 6 done, right? Should be no problem. We do have some visitors down below, it sounds like. So I will go dispatch them once I either finish this or run out of heat energy. Alright, this one's coming along nicely. And we'll just go like that, and that. And bang this out. Bada bing. 766 on the temp on those. I think it took an immediate hit when I pulled them out, but now it's cooling at a normal rate. We can do a calculation to see how many of these we're likely to get. We're at 7066 now. We'll see what the difference is. And then we'll do a calculation on how many, on average, more time I have to do this. Get that one over here. Okay. This is so much more work than the perks would help you use it. So 744. So we're on track to get like 5 out of 6 of these, I think. If I did the math correctly in my head. Unless I hurry up. Okay. This should be the right amount of voxels. And then we'll cut this off. This one went quicker, so we might have bought a little time. Probably not. 725. There's 2. We need 3 and 4. And then 1, 2, 3 on the next one. And then 1 on the next one, which is that one. Perfect. Okay, I think I have the ability to get one more of these done without having to use cold heat reheat. Wouldn't be the end of the world if I did, for whatever it's worth. Boy, that's going to be a tight one. I doubt I'm going to finish this one. 700 being the limit of workability. There's that heating hit perk that allows you to keep heating things up as you work on it. Very convenient, theoretically. Never get it, though. I never get it early anyway. We might actually get this one. That'd be a photo finish. Ah, shit. Fucked it up. I did get it. Sweet. But that, no way this one. Yep, that one's too low. But I could just use one quick coal on it, and let's just get it out of the way because it stores better. And we are waiting for sunrise anyway to go do the wolf thing. Okay, so that's going to immediately hit back up over 700. Let's get this flax in the ground while that's heating. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, nice to have that bigger farm happening there. And the other thing I got to do is I got to make these into pounder caps, so I might as well make that into a pounder cap. And let's just put 4 of those in there. Okay. This one's a very complicated one. 1, 2, 3. I need a 4th. And then 1, 2. We're not going to be able to get all of those. And then we'll go up here. And get this one. And these. And then we'll go immediately into this pounder cap. Pretty easy recipe to bang out, actually. Could make a Hellhammer head while I'm at this too. Although I suspect that's going to be like not the priority of much that we're up to. So I might just stick to these. But let's go ahead and do this one. Oh, I need to do a... No, I don't. I was going to say another hammer, but I'm good. There we go. Okay, so we've got 2 pounder caps, and then why don't we make a... Oh, what do we want to do? We do need a new saw. The Falks would be handy. Probably need an iron or an anvil at some point. Oh, let's do the let's do a saw first, and then we'll maybe do a plate, and we can make another lantern, maybe. Okay, this is nice. I should be okay on that. I did it inefficiently. What a mess. Okay, let's go boom, boom, boom. Okay. Inefficient, but we got the job done. And then we'll do the plate with the last of those 2 there. And then we'll have 1 left over if we ever need to make another iron tool of some sort. And we should be getting plenty of iron bits as well. And when tools break like that... Oh, I thought we got refunds when they broke. I guess not. That might be another perk or another mod. I'm not sure. Okay, that's pretty good. We get spread 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. 1. 1. Okay, let's get these. There we go. And head up. There's the music, love it. Okay, there we go. No excess iron on that one. But I will start putting these in here. Now. Oh, there's our friend. Our little buddy made it up finally. Yeah, nice little place to poach him. Alright, let's get these guys harvested. Looking for linen still. Hello? None. Okay. I cannot believe it. I've killed maybe 10 drifters now and not a single drop of linen. Alright, let's get these in there, and then let's see. Seven days on the red meat, that's nice. Plenty of time. Okay, so now let me pick these up. And let's see, what is it? Okay, it's hammer, chisel, and 3 logs. So let's get some logs. And we've got a hammer. Let's get the chisel. Looks like we'd lost the chisel. Unless it's up here. It is not. Okay, so we're going to have to cheat the chisel back in. Again, this is not cheating. This is me restoring my game. Bismuth, or bronze chisel is fine. I need 2 of these, right? Yeah. I'll just use pine for the other one. Okay. So we'll go put this in. And we'll put these pounder caps on. So now we have a fully set up pounder. By the way, is this done? Oh yeah, our let's get the flour going. We haven't even thought about that for a minute. So I'm gonna make 18 dough. I'm just gonna get some more water there. And then we'll light this and put the dough in the oven. Now yes, we could make pie, but can't sell pie. We can sell dough, or sell bread, that is. Okay, that is lit. So now we have to wait for it to finish burning up its wood source. It'll take just a minute. Okay, so we got 1 copper, 6 bronze, 1 iron, I think, which is awesome. Alright, let's talk about the toggle. 1 axle, 1, and then those things. Yeah, so we got the plate there. Well, I guess we'll just use this. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we'll just use that. Although I was really... No. We're making this into a lantern. That's what it is. Except for, do we have any wax? No, we do not. We do not have a candle. It's a shame there wasn't any bony soil given. I'll tell you what, we could make a brass lantern too, right? makes into brass plate, makes into brass lantern. Yes. No problem. So we're going to use the iron plate on the toggle, I think. Okay, we need one of... Oh, yeah, we need to cheat in our 2 axles that we lost. Though we had those, and then the fire burnt it, so we're restoring the game by cheating those in. Alright, now we'll take one of these, set it down, but the other one can go there. Right, is it like that? Is that the right? There it is. Okay. So there is our toggle. And let's check this. Okay, so the oven is good to go. And I have a mod that like adds this wood ash, which is an ingredient for wood ash lye. I don't even know what that's about. But we can get oil and then make soap out of it, which I'm not even sure what the soap is for, honestly, but whatever, I guess I'll keep it. Alright. So I think we sell bread at a rate of 8 per transaction. So I'm hoping that we can get at least 16 of these to sell, and then maybe eat 2. It's definitely the best use from a nutrition standpoint for flax. Gosh, I'm running a little bit low on time. Maybe I'll play another few minutes, but I've got to go soon. There we go. Yep. Don't want to eat those. Okay, so those are still cooking. Put the bones. I always wanted to get more bone meal, so let's get some bone meal going. Not sure where I thought I had more bone somewhere. Okay, and we can stick this in here. And theoretically an angled gear would... Well, probably not. Tell you what though, if I could easily switch this between... I have an idea. I have an idea of how to do this, but we'll get to it in just a moment. Okay, that's that. So what if we did this? Ow. Okay, so this is a free spinning windmill now. And if I take this up in my inventory, put that there, and I put this here, it still works. But now if I switch these, put this up here, that one works now. That's cool. So that's kind of what where I'm at. Okay, so we now have that. So now we can make dirt. And I'll get to the dirt recipe in just a minute. We're gonna put the last bit of bread in. Okay, and then we'll try to get those last 2 baked, but it's less important from an economic standpoint. Okay, so now what do we need? Dirt is made by taking, let's say, basalt. Okay. Now, step 1, pulverize to pebbles. Step 2, go to powdered basalt. Ingredient for barren soil, which is crushed, pebbles, crushed that, powdered that, and the stone itself. So, let's just see what happens when we take 8 of these and crush them into pebbles and put them in this. See, I put 2 in there. It should pop out this side. Might take a minute because we have a very, very inefficient windmill. We hope to improve that someday. Okay, so we got crushed basalt, which grinds into powdered basalt. Okay, so that's key. So I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm going to do all of these into crushed basalt, and then I'll, oh shit. Okay. Whew, that was a close one. Okay. Oh shit. No, we're good, we're good. Okay. So these, unfortunately, because I don't have the chutes and everything, I have to do these manually. There we go. So this is fun. Now, obviously, we will get a better automated system at some point, and a much better windmill at some point. I just think it's a miracle that we can do a pulverizer at this point. By the way, we do have the several ingredients necessary for to make refractory bricks now, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, I need you to finish. I need you to finish that one so I can get it in my inventory so I don't lose it. Looks like the wind has stopped, basically. It would be beyond intriguing if we got a meteoric expansion meteorite to land on us while we're here. Okay, let's just do these two. No, you know what? Let's save it for later. Okay, so now that we've got everything figured out on that, and we've got the basics of pulverization figured out, I'm going to end the episode by just doing a real quick, try to do this thing over here now. Try to get these wolves down into their pen. Already hearing the growling. Okay, that guy thinks he wants to come over here, I think. Well, they're all united at least. And this is probably completely unnecessary for me to be doing. Tell you what, let's just keep it simple. We don't need a huge pen. And that's gonna be my little walkway, my little safety walkway. Okay, and I didn't bother to bring a gate, of course. So now what we would do, probably... Okay, I have an idea. Let's go like this. This. And then we'll simply place a walkway like so. And now they can connect up, you see. And now I just need to bait them into coming this way. Like that. Oh great, oh great. Okay, well, baited. Okay, not cool. Okay, you know what though? It's not, the problem wasn't my body, it was dying. Okay, not as bad of a deal as I thought. Okay. Now the problem is, I wasn't quite ready for that to happen. And so what we ended up doing there was getting one prematurely in the trap. Now he's going to be tempted to leave. And now what we need to do simply is go like this. And I need for these two to come in to this trap. I'm going to make this a little bit wider. How are they not aggroed on me? Okay, he's aggroed. I need the other one. That's a male. If this is a female, then we're done. Then I don't need the others. Oh boy, he's really freaking me out. Ma'am. Oh, shit, the other one fell right off the edge. Okay. Boy, you're really aggressive. Okay, well, you're contained. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's... What I could maybe do is try to get a second cage built in between this one and the other one. That one is a done deal. That is a done deal captured wolf cage. But what I can maybe do is sneak over here, build some more platforms and some more fencing. Boy, he scares me. Switch into fencing. Okay, there we go. That's good. And then we'll do the same over here, by and large. It's actually shockingly effective. Okay, they got me. That's okay. Oh shit. Oh, that's okay. I'll die again. That's totally respectable. Actually, it's not great because I am losing some skill. I'm definitely losing survival points. Not sure how it affects the others, but let's try not to die too much anymore. Okay, so I got a little too close to that one. Oh, but I did lure. It looks like I got a couple to come down. And all we gotta do is get them into the cage without them falling through. Okay. And frankly, it's okay if one or two fall through. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Please don't do that. No, god dang it. Okay. We've got to stop doing that. If for no other reason, we're just destroying our hunger. Okay. That wolf is there. Potentially, I could just individually trap that one. If I use the ladder to my advantage, I could maybe... That's female, too. Here, let me draw you this way. There. Okay, we're too close, too close. Okay, whoops. Alright, I think maybe if I get over here with platforms. just need to reach behind it. Okay, there we go. Now I've trapped 2 wolves completely. Which means I can disregard the others by tricking them into falling off. And I just don't know how that plays into issues of, you know, generating wolf pups. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. But I am pleased to have done that, and I really do want to see what this trader is before I end the episode. So let's just try to shotgun it over to the trader. I'll probably, yeah, I'll beautify this area later. So I'm just going to use some of these. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. And there's still one there that could get to me. This is so ugly. Okay, let's just go like this. Okay, I may have to cut down this tree to get back, frankly. And that is a gnarly bit of, is this basalt? This is basalt. A gnarly bit of lava there. They are trapped. Let's see if I can cheese them. Sweet. Okay, he got me. Okay, last one though. Let's go back. I know I've got them by the... I've got their number now. Alright, let's use that and a saw. Make more boards. And then let's get some spears. I'll just use the flint ones. 5 should be fine. Oh, we got cows. We got baby cows. Definitely gonna lock them in. That's cool. Okay, so that's awesome. Okay, so there's my trapped wolves. Here's the ones that I'm gonna kill. And that one just ran off. Okay, he ran off. Oh, and I had boards all the time. Okay. Okay, did that one just... That one just jumped off. Okay, we have no more wolves to worry about. Okay, so we're just gonna talk to this guy. Okay, he's got a basket. Nice, and he is a clothing trader. Can I can sell him those. Metal molding. I could do a molding and make those out of copper and get 3 gears a piece. That's not bad, actually. He does sell linen, too. And I can sell him flax twine. I don't know, it could be useful. Not as useful as some other things, but he's got tons of chests. Okay, let's grab his chests. And he's got another resonator and a bed. 2 beds. Let's take one of his beds. Very convenient. Okay, we'll leave him the other. And let's make a staircase. Like this. And I'll go over here with it. I mean, I know this is ugly as hell, but it'll work. Hello. I suppose I should intermingle their cages together, but that's okay. Okay, so this is all iron fence, lava, and it is a purple heart tree. How about that? Okay, so I'm just gonna briefly... Nah, I gotta end the episode. I gotta go, guys. But this has been a much better episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get a purple heart seed no matter what happens here. So that's a done deal. That's a done deal. I'm getting purple heart seed. I might even build a little platform to make sure I don't lose any in the lava. Little tree house. I mean, they do have a low drop rate, but there are tons of leaves on this tree. There's no way I'm not getting a purple heart seed. Arguably, certainly one of the, if not the most beautiful tree in the game. But that lava is really sounds kind of loud, doesn't it? Anything? I don't see any. Oh, this would be tragic if I didn't get one. Oh, but there's brown coal right there, yep. In shale. That's interesting. That might be sort of a design workaround for basalt, but in any event, I'm gonna have to leave it here, guys. I will get one. I will break each one of these by hand and build a platform around this. I'm not taking any chances on the purple leaf seed. But I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you then.